From zodiac signs to tarot card readings to now crystals, I feel like every year people just start to believe in ridiculous things. And in this instance, I'm looking at crystals. A complete beginner's guide to crystals. From what I know, is the women that are into crystals, they're pretty much modern day witches. They be using those shits to cast spells or something like that. They claim that it makes them feel better having a certain crystal on them. It kind of sounds like zodiac signs to me, but we got this lovely lady here. Nothing against her. You know, she's just doing a complete beginner's guide to crystals, which I'm a beginner, so I'm just gonna go through this video, see if it's fact or cap. Right now, I think it's all bullshit, but maybe she gets me into it, maybe not.
Just buy your first crystal at Anthropologie and now you want to learn more? Well, here is your complete beginner's guide to crystals. Hey everyone, my name is Courtney Violetta and I am what I would call a mystical millennial.
A what now? She said a mystical millennial. What the fuck does that even mean?
Or you're just wanting to learn more about crystals, astrology, spirituality, holistic healing, maybe even some psychic readings and stuff, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those. And let's just get on into this video. So first we're going to talk about how to find and choose a crystal.
How to find and choose a crystal. Why does this shit seem like something in Hogwarts? Like that hat, it chooses your faction or your house, I mean. You know, you go to Gryffindor or some shit. Nah, we out here choosing crystals, I guess.
Getting into crystals and stuff, we'll tend to buy one at some random store like Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters or something like that to just dip our toes in. What you really want to do is go to a metaphysical shop. You'll have so many options of crystals to choose from. So just Google metaphysical shops near me.
She's claiming that there are rep crystals pretty much. There's fake crystals. Urban Outfitters got called out for having fake crystals. Those are some wild accusations.
A big tip that I have is to make sure you get good vibes when you go into one of these places. Good vibes meaning like the people that work there are nice, it just feels light and airy.
There it is again. Make sure there are good vibes when you go there. That sounds like a whole lot of zodiac signs, to be honest. Bruh, this is like if I go to the hospital or some shit. If I don't like the vibe of the doctor, I'm gonna need a new doctor or some shit.
For first crystals, I always recommend getting tumbled stones first because you're really able to utilize them on the go. You can always purchase
She said you have these on the go. You're running like fast mags or some shit, or like
larger stones for your space, but usually tumbled stones are like the entry point into your crystal collection. So when you go,
so the tumble stone is the entry point. That's pretty much like the first gun, like in COD. So pretty much you're starting out at level 1, and then slowly you may prestige in crystals, or I guess there's a leveling up system.
before you go into a metaphysical shop, if you already know what you need a healing property for, you can always Google the stone that's good for that and go there and purchase that as well.
A healing property. Okay, so I've been feeling a little depressed lately, you know, having a little bit of anxiety. Might have to search that up and just screw the psychologist. I'm gonna just get a stone, and that's just gonna solve my problems.
Once you get your crystal, you have to cleanse it. Crystals hold.
So I get the crystal, I have to cleanse it. See, I'm thinking of this as Call of Duty now. You know, you start at level 1, get your default loadout, you have to cleanse it. Is that like you unlock attachments for it or some shit? Can I put an extender or a beam on a rock?
Energy. So if they have been in the hands of someone who had a bad day or just have like a bad vibe about them, that stone can hold on to their energy. It can also hold on other people's past intentions for it, which we'll talk about in a second. So you want
The fuck is she talking about now? So if the previous owner of a rock was a bad person, does that mean I'll become a bad person from touching that rock? But you know what? I'm gonna have to finish the video. Maybe she's onto something. Maybe there's a fact out there that they claim that the water you drink has a chance that it passed through like Abraham Lincoln, Isaac Newton, Nikola Tesla even. You see, the water, like, it went through those people, and I drink it. Why am I not a genius?
your stone. So there are a few different ways of doing this. I'll talk you through my favorite way of doing it first. So definitely buy some sage when you go to the metaphysical.
Sage. Wait. Yo, Shawty's low-key onto something. Because Kyrie did some shit with Sage, too. And then he just started... He'll sage up the arena, and then he'll start cooking. You know, let me write that to my notes. I'm gonna have to cop some sage. Because that shit might actually do something.
First thing that I recommend doing is saging your stone. All you have to do is light the sage.
Yeah, yo, look at that. That's like 35 grams in the blunt. She really hitting the Zapac.
One other way that I've done is on a full moon, sometimes I'll set out a jar of water so that it can be blessed by the moon's energy. So sometimes I'll...
Did she just say that it could be blessed by the moon's energy? Bro, she thinks she's Moon Knight. Yo, what is it? Wait. So if I get these crystals, do I turn into Moon Knight now? Cause I'm getting conflicted now. And this is where the zodiac signs tied in. See, I mentioned earlier on in the video that the zodiac signs they're all correlated, and I was right.
just dip my stones within that water, and then I save that water throughout the whole month. So sometimes if I buy a new stone, I'll just dip it within that water as just kind of like a blessing, like all of the negative energy is just gone.
The crystal community created their own holy water. This is some wild shit right here. They created their own holy water, and I guess a simple way to do it. All you have to do is just take a bottle of water, face it towards the moon, and now I guess it's holy water.
You know, but if when you buy the stone, it's also near a full moon, you can leave the crystal outside under the light of the full moon, or you can leave it on a windowsill that will get some of the moonlight. Another thing you can do is take your crystal and kind of bury it in the earth, or just rub some dirt on it, and this makes it become recharged with the earth's energy. Whatever cleansing.
She's like treating these rocks as if they were infinity stones. Why do I have to do all this process? If I'm doing all this process, I swear the little stones, rocks, pebbles, whatever you want to call them, they better fix everything in my life. I better become rich and famous, and I better have 4 biddies with me at all times.
Do always whenever I'm using like a visualization for different things is I imagine a bright white light coming down from the top of the universe all throughout the stars and the planets, all the way through the top of Earth, down into my head, throughout my feet, out through my hands.
She's envisioning becoming Dr. Manhattan or some shit. And then she's talking about envisioning a light. Bro, this is a whole religion. Getting into crystals is essentially a religion. They got holy water, they got cleansing, you got bad energies and shit. You got the holy light coming. You're envisioning the holy light on you.
Another way to use tumbled stones is to carry them in your pocket throughout the day. I know it's summer, but in winter I always carry crystals in my pockets and just hold them, and when I'm walking around town or in the city, I'll just kind of focus on what the intention for that stone is as I'm walking throughout my life.
So she was really out here with the rocks in her pockets. She's low key. That's probably moves. I might have to spin the ops block with mad crystals in my pocket. They might just get a force field out of that. And yo, I'm about to be unstoppable.
For example, when I first got lean by your doorway, you can place it on the ground or on a table that's nearby, and that will collect all of the negative energy that enters your home. So if
Bro, you cannot tell me that shit a claymore. She's setting up a claymore in her house, trying to deflect the demons.
someone walks in and who has a really bad vibe, that stone will absorb that energy so that it won't fester in your home. Black term.
You hear that, fellas? If you walk into her home with bad vibes, you're getting claymored. But all in all, this video was insane. They're talking about the beginner's guide to crystals is that it's essentially a cult, or a religion, I should say. They got holy water. They look at the moon. Bro, they're doing all types of shit. It is a wild. They got rays from the universe touching down on them. that might turn one of them into Dr. Manhattan. But hey, listen, this was all just for fun. You know, if anyone's watching this and they're deeply into the crystals, please, this was for fun. Do not do no Harry Potter spell on me. Do not Avagra. Do not put no abracadabra spell on me. Nothing like that. Do not plant no crystal near me. If y'all throw any crystal near me, I'm gonna get extremely upset because I don't know what that might do. It might send me to the shadow realm. I don't know. Please don't do that. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. And Mom, if you're watching this, please like.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?